Yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine who's from Italy in Bologna, and it was very heartbreaking to hear what they're going through. And I've been in touch with my other friends in Italy as well, in Florence and in Venice, and it's completely shocking what's happening there because of coronavirus. So this friend Dario, he's a very successful businessman, has a very large international presence, and he was just frustrated and upset at the fact that he's been imprisoned in his house, and he can't go out, he can't do his work. He's part of so many businesses, and he needs to meet people and get things going, and this whole coronavirus thing has basically hijacked everything that he does on a normal day. And it was quite ironic for me to understand his situation and understand the situation of all those in Italy and other countries who are facing a quarantine or lockdown situation because of coronavirus, because they've been forced to stay at their homes, literally imprisoned in their homes. Some imprisoned in ships which were out on a cruise, some imprisoned in hospitals, some imprisoned in areas, etc., etc. And the reason why it was ironic is because this imprisonment is for their well-being, of course, and for them to be safe and others to be safe around them. And this is due to coronavirus, which is an act of nature, an act of God. And I really think that all of those who are in this situation today and feel very frustrated and upset, I'd like you to think about those who in this world are imprisoned not out of act of God or nature, but because of act of man or a powerful nation. Those who are threatened, those who are targeted, those who are humiliated, those who are taken away, those whose lives are miserable, those who have been thrown out of their homes, out of their lands. Uh, these are the people who are suffering and continue to suffer, not because of any act of God. It is because of act of man. So for all of those who are currently going through a situation because of coronavirus, I really want you to spare a thought and start thinking about those who are in a similar situation or probably worse, and start trying to extend your support to these people. This is a good time for you to raise your awareness about such causes and start backing such causes, because if you're upset about being imprisoned and not being able to do your daily routine because of coronavirus, I think it would be a good time for you to think about those who have been suffering for no fault of theirs. This is not because of any coronavirus. They've been in this situation because of man, because of power, because of tyranny, because of dictatorship in some cases. So it would be a good time for everyone to think about those causes and start supporting those causes. My heart definitely goes out to everybody who is going through a situation now due to coronavirus. If you are been asked to stay at your homes, it is for your own safety. If you've been asked to stay indoors, it is for the safety of others as well. So this will pass, and you will come and see the rainbow at the end of it, and everything will be fine. So use this time to be with family and do things that you never get a chance to do because of your busy routine and schedule. There's never time in the calendar to spend with family. Well, guess what? God has now given you time, enough time to be with family, with people that you're supposed to be with a little bit more. And like I said, spare a thought for those who are suffering in the world and who need your thoughts, your prayers, and your support. So give that a thought, and I wish you all a safe and very secured and healthy lives ahead. And hopefully this whole thing of coronavirus will finish soon.